So here I am again. Two guests waiting. They'll bring them in very shortly. But I am the money maker, deal maker, the one and only Golden One, Ricky Goldman. And this is the channel that brings in the guests, the channel on demand, the channel that makes it, and the channel that is full to the max. This is the People's Wrestling Channel. A little bit of promotion just out the way quickly. So add me on Facebook, Ricky J. Pate. Justin, if you're on Facebook, you want to add me, or I think I asked you anyway. Follow me on Twitter, The Rock 30. Go and view and like WWA World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. And last but not least, like and subscribe for those two shout outs. As always, a couple of commercials will be played as we go along. So, I'll put my money away. Bringing the first guest, joining me for the first time ever, and he really helps me out on Twitter. He's the one, the only Justin. And how are you doing today, Justin?
Do you smell it? You smell it's cooking? I'm finally here. This is awesome.
Finally.
Finally.
I know we had trouble. Well, trying to get you on to do this on Twitter, but they took away the guest thing, so sorry about that.
No problem.
And my other guest that's not been on since January, he is a man with many nicknames, the Almighty King Elvis.
Gee, it's been since January. Golly.
Yes, I've been trying to get you on, but we've both been busy. So how are you, Elvis?
Good. Bow down to me and acknowledge me.
You. Okay.
You just acknowledged me.
Okay then. So 10 matches to get through. So let's get to it. It will be the full gear predictions. So straight to the buy-in. And it will be, hang on. There we go. Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter. Ugh, okay. Wonderful. So Justin, who are you going for here?
I've got Shida and Thunder completely. I think, even though I would worry about Rebel, but I wouldn't worry about Rebel.
Okay, fair enough. Elvis, who are you picking?
Let's just be fair here and call this an intergender match. Just saying. But Shida and Thunder Rosa will be victorious.
I think Nyla Rose needs a win here. What she's done since losing the title, done nothing. Ooh. And Jimmy Hayter, this could help and make her a star, couldn't it? You don't think so?
I mean, it could, but even Jamie Hayter's been on a slight kind of decline lately, so
yeah, I think the heels win this one. We'll get to the main card, and I presume this will kick off the night. Miro versus Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan. I don't know. So Elvis, who are you picking?
Well, it depends on who wins the main event, though. And whoever wins this match will say who's going to win the main event then. If Miro wins, then we know Junkman, Hangman, Adam Page will win the main event. But if Bryan Danielson wins, it means Kenny, my God, Omega will be your reigning and defending undisputed AEW World Champion.
Okay, Paul Heyman. That's
that drunk to rehab with the bum Jon Moxley. That is
Jesus Christ.
Yes. That is not a prediction. That is a spoiler for the main event, because Kenny My God Omega is the greatest heel of all time, better than anybody in WWE. He
just Don Callised it and Paul Heyman it at the same time.
That's how wrestling works. One person wins and one person loses, because of course it depends who wins the main event. But
so rest in peace, Miro.
I don't know. I'm picking. Is it too obvious to have Daniel Bryan winning or Bryan Danielson?
Yeah.
What's Miro done since losing the TNT title? I think Miro wins this. What do you think, Justin?
I think this whole tournament to me was just a slight bit too obvious here. I think it's Bryan, but I do think that if it's Bryan, I do think the main event is I think it's gonna have a big thing on the main event. But even if it is, if Hangman's taking that title, you think I'm gonna have any complaints about a Bryan Hangman match? Absolutely not.
Yeah, would AEW want a heel face match? Who knows? Be good either way, I think, whoever wins it. So I don't know the order of the matches. I'm just going to guess them. This got announced last night.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes and Pac versus Andrade El Idolo and Malachi Black or Aleister Black. Does it even matter? Black and Andrade. I think Black's got Cody's number. Justin, who are you going for?
Yeah, I'm all Black and Andrade for this one.
Same, Elvis. You going for the same? This match doesn't even matter, I don't think. But there you
because
go.
What has the bastard Pac done? He's a jobber just like he was a jobber in that other company. What has he accomplished? What titles has he held?
Watch him turn on Cody. Watch him turn on Cody since Arn Anderson talked about somebody turning on him that he least expected.
I have been saying for months and months and months, Arn Anderson, turn on Cody. Come on, you old son of a bitch. Bring back part of the Four Horsemen.
All you do is pull out the Glock.
Can't have Four Horsemen without Flair there, but then, would you want it? Would anyone want Flair after what he's done? Jesus Christ.
That old son of a bitch couldn't even say on the damn apron, and he wants to pull out a Glock. Old man, you can't even keep your damn balance.
So the next match, talk about falling off a cliff. MJF versus Darby Allin. Apparently the best heel in the business.
Who are you going for then, Ricky? You go first then.
Hang on. Apparently the best heel in the business MJF is meant to be. He's no Roman Reigns. This is going to be MJF, surely. Darby doesn't need this. He's got Sting.
You mean the second best heel behind Kenny My God? Oh my God.
Okay, so MJF or Darby, are you going for Elvis?
Coffin drop.
Okay, I don't know. I think a loss for MJF would really hurt him, but there you go. Justin?
He should put the brass ring on the line.
Ooh, it'd be interesting.
He should be going for a title, but there you go, he's not.
Yeah, I'm all MJF for this. I think Darby's. I think since he's got Sting, he's good to go.
Yeah, he doesn't need the rub, doesn't need. So he's got a Hall of Famer in his corner, so yeah. But talk about falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Let me just see. All right, okay, we'll do this one. Best in the world, whatever. See, who's again falling off a cliff? CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. Justin, is Punk remaining undefeated in AEW, or is Eddie taking the win?
I think it's a little obvious. I think it's Punk.
Elvis seems to be more than bored about Punk. Yeah, Punk is getting a little bit boring because it's just the same thing every week. CM Punk back in wrestling has really worn off. Yeah, I think Punk wins this. Eddie's not the guy to win this streak in AEW.
I lost all my fandom for CM Punk after he was gone. It was never really like throw your arms up and start celebrating moment for me. Because
are you also across the pond too, or no?
No.
So there's only one person across the pond.
Yes.
And Elvis was bored. I was discussing that match. I'm guessing you're going for Punk.
Unfortunately.
Does he turn heel after the match on somebody?
No.
They'll probably go to a retirement home.
They'll probably just give each other respect and then walk away.
See, and then when Dummy McDummy was cutting that promo, instead of saying, "Oh, I'll send you back 7 years," blah blah blah, he should have said, "I'll make you a bitch just like your wife is your bitch." That's a way to make more people watch.
Eddie Kingston's just trying to still recover from that whole having PTSD from the Sparklers incident.
Now are we going to talk about the greatest tag team in the world?
Well, the Usos. The Usos aren't on this show.
No,
in a different company. But this is certainly not the best. Anyway, but I'll play a quick.
Young Bucks and the second best tag team ever in all promotions in all generations are FTR.
We'll get to that, but I was just going to play a quick commercial to promote my t-shirts.
Fuck commercials.
Shh. So yeah, Protein Tea, Goldman's, go and buy my t-shirts. I know Elvis, you want one, I'll send you one. So anyway, let's carry on. I'll take that as a no. So then, falling off a cliff, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, Super Click, Adam Cole and Elvis's favourite tag team, Young Bucks, takes on Christian and Jurassic Express. Christian wasn't Impact champion not that long ago, and Adam Cole is in AEW in a crappy 6-man tag match. Super Click win this, I think. Elvis, I know you're going for. Is it obvious? Is it Super Click?
So why would I go for somebody that's damn near 50 years old, and then one of his partner is supposedly 35 million years old and a dinosaur, and somebody named Jungle Girl that leaves his girlfriend in the back with 7 guys? Why would I go for that team?
Fair enough. When you say it like that, but yeah. Young Bucks are falling off a cliff as well, but there you go.
Yeah, I completely agree with that one.
So,
the greatest tag team in the world.
The Usos.
The Young Bucks.
Okay. Justin, who are you picking?
This is a tough one. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to go with Christian and Jurassic Express.
May I ask what you're smoking over there, wherever you are? Now, is it legal in the state that you're in right now?
No, probably not.
What state are you in?
I'm in New York.
Oh, it's probably legal there.
If Christian wins, he's got to pin one of the young ones. He can't pin Adam Cole. That really kills Adam Cole. But what Elvis will know what I'm talking about. What makes me hate Adam Cole? Adam Cole, baby. Boom. Aren't I cool and good looking? Why would I hate someone that looks like that? Everybody seems cool.
I'll answer your question. What makes him cool? What makes him cool is his better half, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
I agree that he's cool, but what makes me hate him? He's meant to be a heel. What makes me hate Adam Cole? He's good looking, cool.
Okay, I'll put this on the record. Adam Cole and his better half, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. baby, are better than Seth freaking Rollins and the man, Becky Lynch.
Getting heat. Seth Rollins is a lot better at getting heat.
I go half on that. I'd say one half of Britt and Adam is great. The other one, nah.
Seth at the moment's good at getting heat, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll go to another favourite of my tag team of Elvis's for the tag team titles. Lucha Bros. This should be good, actually. Lucha Bros versus FTR. Lucha Brothers just won the titles. I think they retain. Justin, who are you going for?
Yeah, Lucha Brothers retain. I don't see them taking it off already. No way.
And Elvis, I think it's obvious, but I'll ask you anyway.
Lucha Brothers.
Hang on, I thought you said FTR the second best tag team.
They are the second greatest tag team, but this is AEW. Okay, you see, this is AEW. You have to pick some minorities to win matches. Just because Vince doesn't let that many minorities win matches on Raw and SmackDown, I pay attention to that once in a while. I'm like, well, we got a minority and we got a white person. No offense, so calm down. Don't be a snowflake now. How often do you see a minority win the match? And then out of wrestlers that you can put up against each other, sometimes you have an African-American against an African-American. No, come on. You can't put that African-American against a different minority or a white person and have the African-American win. Come on, Vince. No, let's put a minority against a minority. That's good shit. Yeah. No.
Right now it's not. SmackDown's good. That's about it. And SmackDown's good for two reasons. Reigns and Usos. The rest is just god awful.
And to switch subjects real quick, NXT 2.0. I don't know why people call it an O. O is a letter. 0 is a number. Some people need to go back to school and learn the difference. Only good thing about NXT 2.0, aka Cerro, is Toxic Attraction. Oh my God. Shucky ducky quack quack. That's all I gotta say about Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, probably just them really. It's awful. NXT 2.0. Vince has killed it.
2.0.
Okay.
See, I love NXT 2.0. I love it.
Zero.
Okay, 0. I like NXT now. It feels like it's alive again. Honestly,
it's always been dead. Come on, cat.
No, what it was when it was in the freaking darkness and like sitting in front of like 12 people.
I know a slogan that WWE needs to adopt: make WWE great again.
Yes, please.
Reigns needs to be on all shows, then it would be.
And the brand split, and you can do that.
The brand split doesn't make much sense anyway. Ugh.
I've never been an advocate for it, ever.
Next match.
Okay, right now. Okay, Elvis.
Next.
Sorry, right. I think there's only 2 more anyway. Street fight. So, Inner Circle versus Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, Junior Dos Santos, and Dan Lambert, and some other guy. Do you know who this other guy is, Elvis?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
That's what it is.
The other guy is none other than the one, the only, the most electrifying man in all sports entertainment.
I don't think it's The Rock. So Elvis, Inner Circle are these 4 the bloody jobbers, 5 jobbers.
Well, it's happening on American soil. So none other than Dan Lambert and America's top team, and Jericho will tap out just like he did on Wednesday. I saw him tap. He tapped out.
Fair enough. That's what I'd okay, Elvis, fair enough. Justin, who are you going for?
I think it's Inner Circle. I think this is just another thing for Jericho to walk around and brag that he beat a bunch of like MMA guys so he could flaunt it around like he usually does.
But what happens if Jake Hager turns his back? MMA background.
Maybe. I think Sammy Guevara gets the win, puts him over as TNT champion. I know I'd have had an Inner Circle split up a while ago, but there you go.
Yeah.
Another favourite of Elvis's, and then the main event. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Tay Conti for the title, women's title. Tay Conti, well, you get a better push than WWE, but this is a very WWE push that somebody you don't expect gets a push, gets a title shot, and is going to lose. Britt Baker again, only 6 months she's had it, so I think she retains.
Do you really call this a match? Come on. It's a Dr. Britt Baker, a DMD versus who? Who?
She's getting a better push than WWE, so
versus Tay Conti? Who? Who the hell's that?
This is now her second women's championship match.
I think it's obvious who Elvis is going for. His favourite, Britt Baker. DMD. I've said it. So Justin is Tay Conti winning.
No, it's still way too obvious. I think Britt's retained. As much as I'm not a fan of Britt.
And that's like saying Jeff Hardy is going to beat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship.
Oh God, don't even, because
it's like saying Tay Conti is going to beat a Britt Baker DMD.
You don't know how many times I see that on Twitter with people that are like, Jeff Hardy should take the title off of Roman Reigns, and I'm like, no.
Reigns is holding the title at least WrestleMania if it's the Rocky.
Do you know who should take the title off of Roman Reigns?
Go on, he's going to say something stupid. Go on.
You want to guess?
Reggie or Truth?
No.
Any of those jobbers. Who then? Go on quickly. Go on.
Justin, you want to guess?
I can tell you who I think it's going to be. I think it's going.
Who do you think?
He's going to say something like.
No, this man should be called up after WrestleMania and get drafted to SmackDown, and he will take the Universal title to the moon.
Yes, I knew it was something like that.
To the moon. And if you don't like that, you can kiss my lips.
Very quickly, if it's the Rockies facing, Reigns retains. If it's somebody else, he's probably losing it. So another quick little break, and then I will discuss the main event. So yes, on my socials, add me, follow me, all of that. So the main event will be the AEW World Title, Hangman Adam Page versus Kenny Omega. I think I picked Miro, so I think Page wins this. Page and Miro gonna have a feud. Justin, who are you going for?
Yeah, this is the thing where the tournament or the tournament final is gonna make the difference here. I think if Brian wins, I keep having this weird feeling that Kenny's gonna retain, and
that's a good feeling, sir. Not a weird. It's a good feeling.
No, I'm not for this Kenny Omega. I don't like this Kenny. I don't know what it is. This isn't the original. This isn't Kenny Omega that I remember. Like, this is just, oh God, this is the tough one. I want it to be Hangman so bad, though. They've done so much of start-stop with him that I think it's time to put the title on him. So I think I'm going to go with Hangman.
Hangman needs to join that bum Jon Moxley in rehab.
Why?
The crazy thing is that I've heard is he's not even a drinker. He doesn't actually drink. So it's weird that he had the whole drinking thing going on.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong. So is the main event just a regular basic championship match?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What they should have done is make this a 30-minute Iron Man match or a last man standing match so they could go that distance. Now that's best for business. Or
Iron Man.
Or have a gimmick match, hair versus hair, since they have the locks.
We can have the gimmick match.
And then if
Kenny Omega going bald.
And then if they did that, then I would go for Hangman to see Kenny Omega bald. If they would have done it that way. But a 30-minute Iron Man match or a last man standing match?
You can have the gimmick match when they have the rematch. But Elvis, Page, or Omega, who's leaving on Saturday as a champion?
Really? Is that a question?
Yes.
You know who I'm going for?
Do it. Come on.
The
Omega,
champion.
Yeah.
It is not
Omega.
a prediction. It is a spoiler.
Okay.
That Hangman Adam Page will rest in peace.
Okay, Undertaker. And does Bray Wyatt or Wyndham Rotundo debut?
No, he's in Hollywood filming a fucking movie.
The only person I could see showing up is maybe like Kazuchika Okada. And that would probably be about it.
I can see Wyatt turning up, doing something in the ring, and being the new Dark Order leader.
But do you know who should debut on the main roster and beat Roman Reigns on a real note? And no, it's not Cameron Grimes. It was a joke. But if that happens, then everybody would say, "What? He's from across. He's from across the pond over there where you are."
Pete Dunne. He'll
give you the chops, and you'll be
Walter.
Oh, Walter.
I went to watch WWE last night. Walter looked pretty weak. I thought, they're killing him.
Walter versus Roman. Now, could you say money at WrestleMania? Walter enters the Royal Rumble, and Walter wins the Royal Rumble to face the tribal chief, the head of the table, main eventing WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. Well, it's right out of Dallas, Texas, but over there, just on all of the billboards over there in Texas, Walter, Roman Reigns.
Either The Rock or Lesnar to win the Rumble, I think. That's how they get Lesnar Reigns again.
The Rock's making movies.
Okay,
Lesnar's. We really want to see Lesnar versus Roman for the 20,000th time. No.
That's the rumors. Lesnar Reigns again.
We don't want to see that bullshit anymore.
Either Drew Reigns, Rock Reigns, Drew, or Reigns Lesnar are the three rumored matches. And out of those, I can see it being Reigns Lesnar again.
Oh man!
No, we don't.
And Lesnar takes the title. Even Drew Reigns wouldn't be big enough for Mania, but out of the two matches, Lesnar Reigns, I think it's a bigger match.
And then, even though he says he doesn't want to go up to the main roster because he knows Vince will kill his character, Roman Reigns versus the reigning, defending, undisputed NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. Now that's money. That's money.
Okay, so, hang on 1 second. So, Justin, do you want to promote anything? Hang on. There we go.
All right. Pretty much, you can just find me on Twitter, JustinTime211.
Okay, fair enough. Elvis, give me 1 second. I nearly removed you then, sorry. There we go.
Could I promote Eva Marie?
Yourself or anything you got.
Eva Marie is the greatest women's wrestler that never had the opportunity to hold that belt, and she could have beat the brakes off of Becky Lynch and sent her back to Ireland.
God, you sound like my freaking friend
your
Bishop.
Twitter, your Facebook, anything else or nothing?
Oh no, I don't got nothing.
Okay, right then. I thought you were on Twitter. Fair enough, whatever. Right then.
Well, on Twitter it's Elvis King 22, I think, but I'm hardly ever on there.
Okay, fair enough. Right, well, thank you for both joining me. I'll just take you out and then just finish up. So if you want to stay backstage, you can. If not, okay. So yes, thank you to you both. And you guys join me on Sunday for the Full Gear review. Then Survivor Series predictions, Catch Pro review here in the UK, and then Survivor Series review. Catch me for all of those. So don't forget, on Sunday, Full Gear review with a guest. For now, it's Ricky Goldman out.